teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Back to throw. It's Powers. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Doesn't pass to the end zone. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
He's got it near the end zone. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
towards it, setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He finds some space. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Diggs. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Tries the right with a quick throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's 4. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Looking to throw. It's Powers. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The receiver makes the catch. So with pull-out pressure cook, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gramb down the middle. It's Taylor. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's going to hand this off. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. On first down, it's play action. Snags a quick throw.
Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Well, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. There was no catching at that time.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. Receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Dropping back, it's Powers. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, right, Kevin. Thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. 2nd down after that run of the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Powers. It's a quick grab. He will make the 1st down, tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to a receiver.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Running back has it on the screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. Dogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great.
It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
To bootleg here. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top. For both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of...
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes a quick grab. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it? I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
So second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Powers. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete and second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Using his legs, it sticks. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. A chance to get right back in this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Right into the way with a running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dump off, caught by the running back. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Powers. The sure hands. It's Diggs. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play. The Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.